Think about the last product you loved. Maybe it was a new phone, a coffee machine, or an app that made your life easier. Ever wondered how these brilliant products come to life? For instance, in 1975, two young men, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, started building a computer in their garage. That tiny garage idea became Apple, and it changed the world. True innovators don't just create what's obvious. They develop what's visionary. Behind every successful product is a powerful journey called product development, a story of imagination, action, and endless improvement. Today, let's explore how great ideas become global phenomena. First, introduction to product development. Product development is the complete process of bringing a new product to market or improving an existing one. It's not just about inventing something. It's about understanding customer needs, creating a solution, testing it, improving it, and launching it successfully. Simple definition, product development is equal to turning an idea into a real product that people want to buy and use. Why it matters? It fuels innovation. It drives business growth. It solves real-world problems. For example, think of Netflix. It started as a DVD rental service. Today, it's a streaming giant, constantly developing its product based on what people want: convenience, binge-worthy shows, personalized recommendations. In short, product development is never a one-and-done job. It's a cycle of innovation and improvement. Second, product development versus new product development. Wait, is product development the same as new product development? Not quite. Before we move forward, take a quick look at the difference table. In short, every new product development is product development, but not every product development is new product development. Why does this matter? If you're a startup, NPD is riskier, but can lead to breakthroughs. Established companies often focus on iterative product development to stay competitive. Third, stages of product development. Now let's walk through the 7 key stages of product development. Each one is crucial to turning dreams into reality. Stage 1, idea generation. Everything starts with ideas. These ideas could come from customer feedback, market research, brainstorming sessions, competitors, or even accidental discoveries. For example, Post-it notes by 3M were created because a scientist, Spencer Silver, accidentally invented a low-tack adhesive, and someone else figured out it could be used for bookmarks and notes. Tip: encourage wild thinking. Creativity is key at this stage. Stage 2, idea screening. Not every idea is a winner. At this stage, companies filter ideas based on feasibility, profitability, and market demand. For example, Apple screens hundreds of prototypes, but only a handful make it to a product launch. For instance, before the Apple Watch, many wearable concepts were rejected for not aligning with their ecosystem. Tip: ask questions like, will customers buy this? And can we realistically build it? Stage 3, concept development and testing. Here, the idea becomes a tangible concept. Companies develop a detailed description of the product idea and test it with a small audience. For example, before launching new burger variants, McDonald's tests the concept in selected stores and gauges customer response before a nationwide rollout. Tip: focus on customer feedback, not internal assumptions. Stage 4, business analysis. Is this product worth the investment? Time to crunch numbers. How much will it cost? What will be the price? What are the expected sales volumes? For example, Dyson spent years perfecting its vacuum technology and analyzed costs and potential margins before mass manufacturing. Tip: if it's not profitable, it's not sustainable. Stage 5, product development. Prototypes are built and design specifications are finalized. This is where engineers, designers, and developers bring the concept to life. They create a working version, sometimes called a beta version. For example, Tesla's Roadster was Elon Musk's first real-world proof that electric cars could be eye-catching, fast, and reliable. The prototype stage was expensive, but necessary. Tip: prototype early, learn fast, improve rapidly. Stage 6, test marketing. Fix flaws before launch. Rather than going big immediately, companies test the product in a small market to understand real customer reactions. For example, Coca-Cola tests new flavors in smaller cities before full-scale national release. Tip: use A/B testing, pilot programs, and regional launches to gather real user data. Stage 7, commercialization, full-scale launch. Heavy marketing, distribution channels go live, and customer support setup. For example, when Instagram launched Threads in 2023, it leveraged its massive user base from Instagram to rapidly scale downloads and usage. Tip: be ready with customer support and product updates after launch. Post-launch, monitoring and improvement. Launching is not the end, it's just the beginning. Key post-launch activities, sales and customer feedback tracking. For example, Amazon's review system. Performance analysis. Are sales meeting projections? Continuous improvements, software updates, product tweaks. Scaling up, expanding to new markets. They use this information to fix bugs, release updates, tweak marketing strategies, or even plan the next version. For example, when Instagram launched Reels, they monitored user engagement closely and made rapid updates to improve editing tools and user discovery. If you're watching and finding these stages of product development helpful so far, make sure to like the video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe for more awesome insights into the world of business and innovation. So, fourth, types of product development. Product development isn't a one-size-fits-all model. Different situations call for different strategies. Number one, new-to-the-world products, for example, the original iPhone, a true game changer. Number two, product improvements. For example, each generation of PlayStation offers better graphics, speed, and features. Number three, line extensions. For example, new flavors of Oreo cookies. Number four, new markets. For example, Uber expanding from ride-sharing into food delivery, Uber Eats. Fifth, real-world product development case studies. Case Study 1: Airbnb started as renting out air mattresses in a living room, developed into a massive platform for homes and experiences worldwide. Constant product development, adding experiences, longer-term rentals, partnerships. Lesson: start simple, listen to users, grow wisely. Case Study 2: Amazon began as an online bookstore, now the everything store, offering AWS, Prime Video, Alexa, and more. Relentless product development, backed by customer obsession. Lesson: never stop innovating. Sixth, challenges in product development. Of course, the journey is not always smooth. Let's look at the challenges. High development costs, risk of product failure, rapid technological changes, market unpredictability, managing cross-functional teams. For example, Google Glass, amazing tech, but failed because it didn't fully consider customer privacy concerns and public acceptance. Seventh, how companies succeed at product development. So what separates winners from losers in product development? Strong customer focus, agility and willingness to pivot, cross-functional collaboration, designers, engineers, marketers together, early and frequent testing, clear vision and leadership. For example, Spotify, constant feature testing like Wrapped, blend playlists and audiobooks to stay relevant. Trends in modern product development. The world of product development is evolving faster than ever. AI and machine learning influence sustainability as a key factor. Personalization at scale. Subscription models replacing ownership. Rapid prototyping using 3D printing. Product development is a thrilling, risky, but incredibly rewarding journey. It's where creativity meets strategy and dreams meet reality. Remember, behind every product you love, there's a story of countless trials, errors, and relentless passion. Looking for easy-to-understand notes on product development? Visit our website, Thinkaduka, your go-to resource for self-learners. Thank you for watching, and comment below your favorite product development story. And I have a great video on market segmentation that you'll find useful. Click here to watch it next. Until next time, stay curious and keep hustling.